I'm looking above and seeing hoods. So I guess
Yes.
maybe this is probably a good way to start with talking about hoods, right?
Yes,
Very interesting, and they're all different shapes and sizes here.
they are. There's there's a huge diversity in hoods. There are so many. There's so many out there to choose from. It's a little mind-boggling. But basically, what you're looking at, outside of the specialty one, which I'll get into in a minute.
Yeah, because that's wild looking.
Yeah, you're looking at either a chimney-style hood with a flue, with your wall will be exposed behind it, or you're looking at a canopy-style hood. Typically, the cabinets would butt up right against them.
Okay.
And you don't necessarily have to have that wood duct on, rather the metal duct on top. You can certainly make that with wood and build it in.
Okay, so now I'm just curious, on all of these, are these direct vent out
Yes.
on all of these hoods?
They can, and some have the opportunity to be recirculated.
Okay, but they have that look, say if you wanted to have like that, that cool kind of industrial look, you'd be able to get that even if you were not able to have it directly vented out, that it
Yes.
could be recirculated?
Some brands can be recirculated. It's obviously not the most ideal thing on the planet, but if you're restricted
Okay.
to your ductwork, or if you're in a multi-housing unit where you might not be able to do that, there's always some condominium rules with exterior things, then yes, you can have them reventilated.
Okay, terrific. Yeah, they're really great. Is there any particular brand more than another that you would say that, that's, on the, I think I've actually used, what is this? Is
This is
Best?
Best.
Yeah, I think I've used that before, and, I've had clients that have been very happy with it.
Best has been around forever.
Has it
Best
really?
is owned by Brown, and Brown started with bathroom fans many years ago. So
Oh, really?
it's a very old company, good reputation. Best is they're Italian-made hoods. We have so many brands I can't even think of. Zephyr, Kobe, Faber. There's just so many to choose from. You have to keep in mind though what you're putting it over.
Okay.
So if you're going to put it over a professional range that perhaps has 6 burners and a lot of BTU outputs, you have to make sure you find a hood that's going to give it the proper capture area. By that I mean it should at least be the same width as the unit that you're putting it over.
Okay.
It would be ideal if you can stretch it out 3 more inches just to ensure that you're grabbing the smoke and the odors that are coming off the side, the burners on the side.
Okay.
You also have to make sure that the hood is deep enough for a professional range. You can't have a hood that's only 20 inches deep because you're not going to ventilate the front burners. So professional ranges, you're not going to find many of these pretty ones over
Okay.
them because they're functional, but those are made more for cooktops or for more traditional
Okay.
ranges like this.
Okay. Now with the cooktops, I know you're saying like the professional ranges. What is the difference as far as like with the cooktop and say like the professional range itself that you would need to? I guess maybe because you have the oven going on too. Is that all the extra heat that's why you would need to have something more, I guess, industrial and professional?
Yes, because you've
Okay.
got anywhere from 15 to 22,000 BTUs per burner on the surface, plus you have your broiler and your oven elements. So that's a lot of heat, and if it's all going at once, the hood has to be approved, assuming that everything is on at once.
Okay.
So you have to find the proper hood with the proper CFM, cubic feet per minute, the blower that's inside.
Okay. Now, what about for the, this brings up a good question. What about for the wall units, though? If say, if you're doing a wall oven, double wall ovens, how does that? Is there a fan that's built into that?
No need anymore.
Oh.
Back in the day, a lot of them were vented to the outside. They were gas. 99% of what's built today are electric. Add color to the room. Add some interesting
These
design. Yes, those are hoods.
hoods?
Yes.
Stop it. Did you get those, Steph? Oh, my God. I just thought that they were lights. That is
They are
very,
hoods.
very interesting. Yeah, so it's like a dual purpose.
Those are recirculating hoods.
Wow.
So that'll blow the air back into the room. You see there's no pipes or anything. But
Very-
extremely different.
Very
A
cool.
standalone.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's it's a light, it's a hood, and it's very decorative, which I love. So it's definitely a focal point for an island cooktop. Very cool. Wow, like those.
There's actually one that looks like a disco ball. It's like a crystal disco ball.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's Elica. That brand is Elica.
Very, very interesting, very different. All right, hon, let's